Yes, yo. Welcome to the Mango Drop, where we bring you sweet mango slices. So Tyla won the favorite Afrobeat artist at the just concluded AMAs, that's the American Music Awards. She won over the likes of Asake, Rema, Tems, Wizkid. So what makes this interesting is Tyla is South African, and then you have 4 Nigerians on the same category, and then she tops them all. But the question is Tyla actually an Afrobeat artist? Well, according to her page and how she defines her music, it is popiano, which is pop sound in combination with amapiano. So you have the popiano. Now I understand that foreign award shows cannot have nominations for all the genres that exist in Africa, but wouldn't it be better for them to say best African artist or best African songs rather than group people under genres that they do actually not exist in? And I also know that putting everyone as a collective under like an award nominations that says best African artist, it kind of like limits the diversity that exists from Africa once you do that, which is why these award shows try to narrow it down and say best Afrobeats. So I feel in a way to avoid such backlash saying, oh, we are a continent of numerous sounds and numerous genres, and then you have to just group us all under one award and have us fight each other over just one category. That's why they would rather go for a nomination that says favorite Afrobeats rather than best African song or best African artist. So I understand that there are pros and cons to all of these things, and there are nuances and what these things actually sound like or what they say, and sometimes the things that these award shows intend do not actually end up being what people receive. All of this is just to explain why the US award shows nominate songs from Africa by genre, but in the real sense, the genre they nominate our songs as extends even to songs that are not covered by the genre. It is also ironical that Nigeria, being the pioneers of Afrobeat, have lost Afrobeat awards to non-Nigerians in the past 5 years. This is not to gatekeep or anything, because I am almost certain that even Tyla would rather prefer not to be called an Afrobeat artist in the first place. Again, this is not to gatekeep, but to point out that the reality is the fact you pioneered a music genre does not mean you will be its only top beneficiary. It is possible that the sound can be jacked from you. It happened with dancehall. When dancehall became global, American artists such as Busta Rhymes, R. Kelly, Beyonce, just to name a few, all had dancehall hits that ended up taking over the genre until the next big thing came. And by the time they were done with dancehall, the wave had died, which ended its global run. Same happened with reggaeton. Even Nigerians jacked amapiano, so Nigerians aren't innocent here. But here's my take. When will artists that are meant to foster growth and unity stop fighting each other? When will these artists see that their conflict does more harm than good? You might think this is a reach, but how you are perceived reflects from the social media drama among fans. And yes, I am referring to the 30BG who support Davido, the Wizkid FC, and the outsiders who back Burna Boy. Because our attention span is so fickle these days and there is so much going on around, the distraction between these 3 fan bases are so loud that it often clouds other great songs from other Nigerian artists. But everyone's attention is on the big 3 fighting because one fan base is dragging the other fan base over something nonsensical. This will always affect Afrobeat's growth altogether. What this does again is to have us not back our own at the foreign scene. For example, Wiz gets a nomination for a song worthy of winning, but because Davido or Burna aren't represented on that award, he will be voted for. And worse, other fan bases are speaking down on the category, or they are ridiculing the award show altogether. The big 3 need each other more than they know. The industry needs them together. We can be dethroned from a genre we created. It is very possible. Or even worse, the Afrobeat genre can lose its global appeal. People can move on to other things. It's happened before and it can happen again. Afrobeat is our legacy. It has to be protected at all costs, and these little squabbles among the big 3 will bring it down if care is not taken. So that's it. Thanks for watching. Follow the page, hit the like button, leave a comment below, and share if you will.